game back in their side. Zimbabwe replying really well. They did really well to score 80, but guess a wicket too many.
You know, it's at times very easy said and done that, you know, chasing 300 is easy on these kind of tracks. But I feel, you know, the kind of resources Afghanistan have, the kind of bowling resources they have, it's always difficult for any side because the variety they have in the bowling. People like Rashid Khan, Mujib, we have seen. Zadran, Zadran really bowled well. Seema. Oh, that's a terrific shot. That's played on the offside. That's going to race away. Good strike by Irvine.
These odd boundaries will help, but they'll have to ensure that they do not lose any wickets from here on. Sikandar Raza, Craig Irvine, both of these experienced campaigners there. Beautifully driven. Like as they say, the no risk shot whatsoever. Required run rate of 7.04 while they're going on 5.79. Target of 334. Anything over 300 never too easy. As they say that the wicket is a beautiful wicket to play on, but then a wicket or two here will be quite capable of derailing this. This one is again played beautifully. Will get a single there.
I think the need of the hour, at this stage, as far as Zimbabwe are concerned, is a partnership, and just see the Afghanistan supporters really enjoying themselves. They're looking a very happy bunch. The team has done really well so far. Batting, especially the way Rahman Shah batted. Exceptional to see him getting a brilliant 100. Once again, teasing line. That's the end of the over. 85 for 3.
بانک اسلامی افغانستان بازودی د افغانستان اسلامی بانک ډیر ژر
Taylor, the guys who actually made those runs, are back in the hut. Navi comes in. Oh, that's a beautiful delivery. So close. Painfully close there for Navi.
Yeah, he's getting some revolutions as well, and that should be encouraging for him. Just getting a bit of revolutions, getting a bit of turn as well. Once again, flying. Just see that turn. Mentioned about that. Really bowling well, Nabi at the moment. He's already got one wicket. Just see inviting the batsman. Just see. Very close indeed. And a spot of bother there. Very experienced spin attack they have. Afghanistan, Rashid Khan yet to come. Mohammad Nabi really doing a wonderful job, especially he's pretty handful against the left-hand batsman. He's got a very good pivot as well in the end. Very neat action as an off-spinner.
You're right, his action is very, very clean. Very typically orthodox style. Goes wide on the crease. This one has been played up in the air. This one go the distance, and it's a 6. A massive 6 coming on from Irvine. These are the boundaries that will be required to keep Zimbabwe in the hunt. Beautifully taken, got under the ball so very cleanly, and it had to go only one direction.
Race away. Big gap on the onside. It's going to be a 4 to end the over. It's 95 for 3.
یم یم کانټیننټال او فاست فود د هوساینې څخه ډک ځای او پاکه سیمه له لوړو معیارونو سره نمونه او ښکلی میلمستون د نړۍ په کچه ښکلی فضا او د پاکیزګۍ نښه روزل شوي پرسونل او اشپزانو په درلودلو او ډول ډول خوړو او څښاک سره د پلازمینې په زړه پورې سیمه کې ستاسو په چوپړ کې یم یم کانټیننټال د ډول ډول او معیاري خوړو رښتینی تمځای.
Lovely side. There's a lot of support. It's a holiday here in Sharjah and people have really come in large numbers, especially a lot of support for the Afghanistan side. Not disappointed at all so far the way this Afghanistan side has performed. I think it's going to be a test once again, Neela, for Zimbabwe, because really faltered in the first two T20s. Now they're chasing a big score. I think Sikandar Raza has been the man in form for them. Really batted well in the tri-series. A lot will depend on him, although they've lost a very important wicket in the form of Brendan Taylor.
Well, rightly said, and Sikandar Raza is again someone who takes that responsibility on his own shoulders and has done that many times for his team. Meanwhile, this one has been played beautifully towards mid-wicket region. Will get a single. And this time around, he'll have to do the same. He'll have to ensure that he stays on all the way to the 50th over. Sikandar Raza.
Really, it was nothing that could have stopped them. There's some glorious shot. That's exactly what they have to realize here. They need a partnership, a good partnership. So far, this is 19 of 17. They've got to build it. It's a superb wicket to bat on. So far, no indication of dew. If dew does come in, it will get much better for batting. The ball will be skidding through. So far, really no indication as far as dew is concerned.
Yes, and it's just early in the evening. It's almost 12 minutes to 8 in the evening here in UAE, and probably an hour and a half, and the dew would kick in. Meanwhile, this one has been played uppishly, and just a singles would do as of now while they're trying to rebuild their innings. It's not necessary to go hammer and tongs right now. Just get those singles and doubles in, those odd boundaries. The Zimbabwean supporters, they have come in numbers. The flags, there's some singing that's happening. Loud enough for those two batsmen in the middle, Sikandar and Irwin, to hear and feel motivated enough to see through the innings.
Oh, trying to cut that, appealing there, Mohammad Shahzad. The bowler wasn't appealing at all. 99 for 3.
والکه لږ خبرې وکړه وړیا ده وړیا د افغان بي سیم د نوي وړاندیز څخه تاسو کولی شئ چې د 0.99 افغانیو په لګښت په هر 150 ثانیو له هرې شبکې سره خبرې وکړئ. څه ته ګورئ؟ ورشئ او همدا اوس یې فعاله کړئ. بالکل وړیا ده وړیا.
موږ ویاړو چې افغانان افغانستان سره مینه لرو.
Side here, the Afghanistan supporters and just the Zimbabwe supporters as well. They are singing, dancing to the tunes. A very good side indeed. And with that single, the 100 up as well for Zimbabwe. So more celebrations, probably.
Well, yes, they're a happy bunch up there. It's exactly on our right-hand side from where the commentary box is. Exactly on the right-hand side, the Zimbabwean supporters singing, dancing. Nabi meanwhile comes in. Played it with soft hands. Sikandar cheering. It's nice to have a squad, a bunch that cheers you in the air, but fielder would come around to cut it off.
Yes, Sikandar Raza himself bowls those off spinners, and he knows a thing or two about off spin. And this time coming down the track, thick outside it, very lucky indeed. Could have easily be carried. Thick outside edge, just dropping short of Daulat Zadran. A deep point. Oh, trying the reverse sweep. Cheeky shot, wanting a single then. All happening.
This is good cricket. This is super fun. Look at the way he was trying to play that reverse sweep on a ball that's coming in. Got the top of the pad of the back foot. Wanted to go for a single. Yes, no, confusion. But entertainment for sure. Oh, so close. This was so close. Almost played on there, Irwin. He's been twice as lucky.
Yeah, he's looked a bit scratchy at the crease so far, a bit tentative as well. He's got a start, 29 of 30, but he's looked a bit tentative at times. Especially against the off spinner. Once again coming in. That's the end of the over. Very good one. 101 for 3.
مؤسسه تحصیلات عالی شفا نصاب تحصیلی معیاری اساتید با تجربه و مسلکی تطبیقات لابراتوارهای مجهز کوزهای مسلکی و تقویتی دیپلم در لسان انگلیسی و ترانسپورت رایگان برای الناس همراه با فیس باور نکردنی هیستوماتولوژی 16000 افغانی فارماسی 12000 افغانی حقوق و علوم سیاسی 8000 افغانی مؤسسه تحصیلات عالی شفا آینده درخشان شما.
So after 18 overs, the comparison of Afghanistan 95 for 2. Zimbabwe, as far as runs go, they're ahead, but they've lost one more wicket. Once again trying to cut that one, probably the second time. We saw that in the last over as well. Sikandar Raza trying to play in the direction of deep point, missing it. Not getting those big overs. You see the last 2 overs, this is trying to rotate the strike.
Well, absolutely, and that is what is important, and that is imperative. We saw that happening when Rahmat and Najibullah were batting. They took those singles, they took their time, and later there was that big over of Chitara which went for 30. So they will have to put in those overs, Sikandar and Irvine, both of them.
You know, as far as I'm concerned, the big difference between both the sides was Afghanistan when they batted. Between the 7th and the 14th over, they scored 51 runs and didn't lose a wicket. In comparison, Zimbabwe, they've also scored 51 runs, but they've lost 3 wickets. So those 3 wickets were important. Once again, Shehzad going up a bit late. Gulbuddin on that occasion.
Gulbuddin just reacting to Shehzad's over-enthusiastic appeal there. Shehzad gathers the ball and starts jumping. Gulbuddin more reactive there. Again, pressure tactics. They know that both of these guys are a little tentative. Nabi has not been letting them score freely on the other end. They haven't got too many runs of late. Shortish delivery. This one has been played, and there is a fielder coming in. Will cut off. That's Daulat Zadran. 2 runs adding on to the total. Played it off the hips there. A diving effort by Rashid.
Yeah, but he's a great trier, Gulbuddin. Really gives his all. He's a captain's delight. Just see the way he runs in. That's driven very firmly. Not able to pierce the gap. Sikandar Raza has just taken a bit of time so far. But as he mentioned, really had a very good try series in Bangladesh. Really batted well there. Provide the framework for his side many a times. He's got to really carry on, really play a big knock for his side today. The side needs it at this stage. That's played in the air, just falling short. Just falling short of the fielder. End of the over, 103 for 3.
حساب جاری ویژه برای شرکت ها و عالی است.
حساب پسنداز برای کهنسالان درباره موضوع فکر کرده.
حساب پسنداز برای کودکان. عزیزی بانک درباره تو هم فکر کرده.
بله، عزیزی بانک با راه اندازی سه حساب جدید درباره تمام مشتریانش فکر کرده است. حساب جاری ویژه برای شرکت ها، حساب پسنداز برای کهنسالان و حساب پسنداز برای کودکان. عزیزی بانک پیشتاز نوآوری ها در کشور.
تشکر عزیزی بانک.
تشکر عزیزی بانک.
تشکر عزیزی بانک.
بانک، بانک مورد اعتماد همه.
May I have your attention, ladies and gentlemen? ICC anti-racism policy statement. Spectators shall not engage in any conduct, act towards or speak to any player, umpire, referee, or other officials or other spectators in a manner.
बटन इसी लिखे दगा बांधी के बाद किसी कैटेगरी तलाश करें. कैटेगरी तलाश से दोस्तों तस्ता बनो दागा से बला कैटेगरी दा तस्ता बागर आक्सिना राशि हारी और कबाड़े स्पोर्ट चैनल गोरी दो गोरी रेडियो गाने वक्त बताऊँ इसी डलता टेलीविजन में डलता उस दगा के हर टेलीविजन के सिता से लो बावा दोस्तों ना आगा वनो तस्ता कवाई से लड़ी है पासान बांधी वो गोरे को मुश्किल स्टाव हर टेलीविजन दोस्तों ने डलता कार कभी इकले को खड़े दमारदा हर या टेलीविजन में सिफा की इकले को खड़े वो तस्ता आगा खड़े मालका یو ټي وي د افغانستان کې چې زمبابوې لوبې کې دوستانه په کوکړی بیا په کې له کوکړی دغه بټن د پدې باندې کې له کوکړی کینې دوستانو په سمه کوالټي باندې په ښه کوالټي باندې د کار کوي او چې کولای شي چې نه خوان واخلي نو دوستانو هم دا اوس انسټال کړئ ځان سره او د ټولو لوګو
Yeah, that was a delayed appeal because really nothing in that. Just hitting the back of the batsman wide, and then although good catch taken, good reaction there at the slip cordon, really no harm done. Oh, beaten there comprehensively. All ends up. Unlucky for the bowler, buys the call for the umpire.
And there jumps up the Zimbabwean support squad. It misses everything. It missed the bat, missed the stumps, missed the batsman, missed the wicket keeper, but didn't miss the boundary ropes.
And I tell you what, Neil, very
افغان بي سیم 4G LTE اوس د 4G سرعت څخه زموږ په تدریجي کڅوړو کې ګټه پورته کړئ. 2GB د 800 افغانیو په بدل کې، 10GB د 1100 افغانیو په بدل کې، 14GB د 800 افغانیو کې. په پیغام پاڼه کې خپل د خوښې GB ولیکئ او 150 واستوئ.
موږ ویاړو چې افغانان افغانستان سره مینه لرو.
very nicely really goes